Nice. I want to hear first time stories. So let's start with you. How was it for you? And also before that, what was your ideation of blood donation before that?
I'm not even scared of needles, but I don't know why. I saw the bag and I said, wow.
All that.
Leo wananimaliza, wanachukua yote. Wanachukua damu yote. Like with the campaign, it also opened my eyes to the stats that they gave us. They were able to tell us that we're actually having an issue with blood donation. Not many people are donating blood, so there's a huge shortage and whatnot.
Let me tell you, fun fact: accidents are not the situations where most blood is needed.
Okay, I can see
Labor
that.
and delivery is one. That's a high need for blood. For me, I want to see people like just clear your Saturday, decide, guys, let's go and donate blood today.
Yeah.
And then after that, go for lunch. Go and do your afters.
I think I'd love to see Get Ready With Me as I go and donate blood.
Did you do one?
No, I didn't. But I think the whole essence of even the campaign was just to show that life it does not take away from your normal day-to-day life.
Guys, welcome back to A Dose of Health, the podcast, season 2. Yay!
Rocket.
So excited to be back. This is a podcast where I give you not too much, not too little, but just enough health information to make you make an informed decision. And to kick off the season, I have some exciting guests. Niliwaona mahali on the internet. Nikasema, imagine, you will be mine for 1 hour. So I have KTTA with me, I have Joan, and I let them introduce themselves so that, I don't nisichome. Yeah. So over to you guys.
I think Joy, go first.
I go first.
Ladies first.
Hi guys, my name is Joan Melly. I am a digital creator, an entrepreneur, and also a woman empowerer.
Okay. Should you say clock it or whatever?
Clock it.
And I'm JustKeah, content creator. What is it called? Yeah, that's it. I think for more, follow me.
I have a question though. JustKeah, is that your full name?
Oh, no. So you want my government names?
Yeah.
I mean, one time he's watching. He's here for a dose of health.
Just a dose.
Just a dose.
So my full name is Kingsley KTTA.
Ah.
The other one, send M-Pesa.
Okay.
But KTTA is my first name technically.
Okay.
And then Kingsley, and then the other one.
Nice to meet you, Kingsley.
Thank you very much. And,
Hello,
come from
mate.
Liverpool.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
Hey, that's the new dream. We no longer subscribe to the American dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, things are going crazy.
Trumpizzles.
The dream is Kenya. The dream is Kenya.
Kenya great today.
Thank you. Not tomorrow, today.
That was a terrible joke. Yeah. Forgive me.
No, we love terrible jokes here, by the way. Dad jokes. Those are the ones we subscribe to. So guys, welcome to the podcast. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having us.
Nyinyi mnafungua. You excited?
Index 1s.
We're here.
Feels so good.
Me was Index 2, but yeah, it's nice to be Index 1 for once.
Whoa, show off.
Ooh, okay, sawa. Pole doc.
Now, question. I always do this with the guests. Have you guys watched Inside Out, the movie?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. So, where are you emotionally today, right now as we speak?
Sadness, anxiety, and joy. They're all, I think they've ganged up.
Okay.
Combination.
Yeah.
Who's winning over there?
Anxiety was good.
Anxiety.
But
Okay. Fair enough.
Joy. And we should look for hunger in there. I'm hungry.
Hungry with an A or hungry with a U? Because those
Could be both,
things.
actually. But you see, I'm very happy. I'm in a very good mood, honestly. I woke up beautifully, slept well. So,
It's a
praise
weekend.
Jesus.
For myself, I'm excited. I'm excited to be starting a new season of the podcast, to have you guys on.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
I like it when people are doing things that are not in your particular field, but they relate to other people's field. Like now, the topic of the day relates to health.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Too. Very, very happy to be here.
Okay.
Happy to be here too.
I love it. See it again. You can see it again.
Very, very happy to be here. We promise we are not under...
We are not under duress, We're just here to give you,
Yes, we are happy. Help.
If you don't get serious here, by the way.
Okay.
So. Now, the next thing, I always ask my guests if there's one complex term or anything that we consider medical jargon that you want me to debunk, please, the time is now. And please don't make it too hard. I know I'm Daktari, but the time is now.
I mean, technically, and I'm not a know-it-all. I don't know.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, if I hear it, I'll ask you there and then.
Okay,
yeah,
sawa,
but then I'm usually very easy. Yeah.
Even you?
Yeah, I'll send mine later.
Hey!
And I could Google.
Wait!
I know nothing. I'm
But if you
just
send it later.
I think this year, I sat down with a rheumatologist.
Oh.
And
What's that? See?
there are
Immediately
only,
asking.
There are only 10 in Kenya, so
There are very few.
They're very few.
Yeah.
And this particular one, yeah.
They deal with rumors? Okay, let's debunk
Number
this
2.
rumor.
So I think for Joan's context, maybe you can tell us what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a rheumatologist is basically a doctor that deals with mostly autoimmune conditions. Yeah.
Sickle cell.
No, sickle cell is not autoimmune,
Lupus.
it's genetic.
So
Lupus.
lupus. Yeah.
Rheumatoid arthritis.
I have that.
Really?
Yeah.
So now that's the doctor you should be going
Yeah.
to.
Oh. Damn. I had that. Oh my God. Interesting.
Yeah.
Cold season is the worst for me.
Aki.
I'm going through it.
Oi, we'll buy for her gloves.
Look at it, guys.
We'll buy for you gloves. You see how things work.
And then we had no discussion before this.
Yeah, by the way, we
swear.
didn't talk about this.
Atukupanga
Which
kitu.
camera? We didn't talk about this. It's so random, by the way. Yeah.
Because, yeah.
That's interesting.
That we
Wow.
learned one thing today.
And there are like 200 in Africa.
They're very. I think
So-
even in the world, there are very few.
So imagine, I don't know, the African population. So it's like, but like one doctor has about over 1 million people that if
Dealing.
they were to consult
Yeah,
with.
like the
Yeah.
ratios.
Wow. I used to
It's
just
so
go to a
burdensome.
cardiologist to treat me. I mean, he's a general doctor, but he specializes in
Okay.
What's the
cardiology.
magician
Yeah,
there?
no, I was gonna be like, I have questions.
Because my heart is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but then
Good.
it's because he was a family doctor and because we knew what was happening and how to treat it. I even got, what's it called? Is it some shot I got when I was around 17 and it helped sort out my issues for a very long time. So yeah, I've been doing okay. And then these days it's now coming back pole pole and then my joints just lock here and there. But you know, God is good.
Wow. We found Joan, the doctor, to be going
I'll
to.
connect you with
Please,
the doctor.
give me a number, but I'm not suffering too
Adults
much.
of Health, the platform where we connect people to health services and providers. Imagine that.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 So at least now you know where to go.
Yeah.
Sawa,
Send
sawa.
it to me a number. Thanks.
So guys, why are we here?
To talk about blood donation.
Tunatoa damu.
Good.
Na mwende mtoe damu.
Yes.
So let me just set the stage, Kitogo.
Yeah.
So I saw Joan and Keah on my Instagram. I was just scrolling one random day and I'm seeing them talking about blood donation. And I'm like, oh, wow, this is so interesting. And I find that to be an interesting way to get people to donate. You know, we'll come to you. We'll bring the service to you because you have followings. And it's a good platform for people to learn new things.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, World Blood Donor Day is coming up. Do you guys know the date?
I should
15th
be knowing.
June?
Yes, I know the day.
It's June. It's like literally within the next 10 to 15
Equal
days.
sequel.
That's what I said. Is it 15th June? or
You're close.
Okay.
Backwards.
11th,
10th?
10th?
In front.
11th, 12th? Oh,
Yes.
that,
No.
that 14th.
Yes.
Ah,
It's 14th June.
I had it. See.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah,
just like,
okay.
it's such a great opportunity to talk about blood donation, the importance of it, and everything about it.
Yeah.
So in Kenya, actually, less than 1% of our population are blood donors.
Yeah, true.
And the need is way more than that.
Yeah.
And we just want to find out, why is that the case? Are people scared? And the best way to do it is to hear from your experiences.
True.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So before we get there, I have a game.
okay.
Ball for you.
Is this a stress ball?
It could be. Are you Keah? Do we need to talk on the side?
I mean,
Do we need to talk on this side?
are you?
Oh,
Because
So this is how it's going to go.
Okay.
I have questions, and the first person to raise your ball.
so instead
yeah.
of a ding, we're doing this.
I don't have a
okay.
ding. First of all, I wanted whiteboards, but there's a company that did me dirty. but I won't talk about them. I have the
Suppliers.
markers. I have the marker pens. I have the erasers. I just don't have the whiteboard.
Oh, okay.
So balls will work for today.
Okay.
Yeah. Get your mind out of the
Cheers.
gutter.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. See?
Just 2 balls, huh?
Just 2 balls. Yeah.
2 balls, the people who had the balls to donate blood.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys are very unserious bunch,
Cheers
but I love
again.
it.
Cheers.
Bas.
Okay, fine. Question 1. Remember, the first one to raise the ball.
Kuna gifts after.
See me on the side.
Okay.
See me on the side. Okay. First question. How many blood groups are there? Oh, okay. Huh? You raised so fast.
Yeah. I did.
You're getting there?
I'm counting.
Okay.
5,
No.
6.
No, stop. Okay. Joan? Silence?
I was silenced.
Were you
I was about
silent
to
or were
say
you
6.
silenced? No. Okay, fine. Guys, let's go lower.
Okay,
Let's go lower.
4.
Yes.
Oh,
So you're not counting the others?
Now, these 2 answers.
Okay.
So it's either 4 or...
6.
No.
5.
No. Higher.
8.
Yes. Because
Oh,
each
A
of
or
the
B.
4...
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So usually there's 2 ways to answer. You can either
yeah.
say there's 4 or there's 8.
8.
Yeah.
Okay.
So each of the 4 has...
Nilikuwa napiga hesabu ya minus. Anyone with a negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rhesus factors and
Yeah.
Eish. Okay, we're getting
That's
there.
the
We're getting
only
there.
thing I know.
We're getting there. Do you want to give the blood groups like extra bonus?
A,
Uh-huh.
Like when,
A, B.
when it-
If you name
O,
them. Uh-huh.
O, A.
Girl.
O is O.
Girl.
O negative, O positive.
Okay, fine. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll give you that.
A, B.
Yes.
Yes.
You can say positive and negative.
Yes,
Mhm.
positive and negative.
So nimesema
If there's A, B, there's...
A, B, positive.
No.
B.
There's A.
And...
B.
Thank you.
Oh, I
You
said
didn't say
those.
B.
She
I said
said
A, B.
You didn't say B.
I said
did.
A, B,
said
O,
A, B.
and
I
then
had A, B. Okay, fine. So you each get a point. Let me just give all... Muli jaribu.
Sisi wote ni winners.
Next question. Name the different blood cells.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Red blood cells,
Okay.
white blood cells.
Speak confidently into the
Sorry,
microphone.
red.
Uh-huh.
Okay, should we say red blood cells?
Yes.
Okay, red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets.
Aish.
What else is there?
Do you wanna contribute?
is it plasma? I don't know.
Okay, that's a component of
It's a
blood.
component.
But it's not a cell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
that's
color.
it.
Think
That's
if
all
there's
I have for
red,
you today, guys.
If there's red, think of another color. It's in the room with us. It's not black, it's...
White.
Thank you.
But
But I
you
said
said.
Am I deaf?
Are we
I'm
losing
deaf.
it?
I think, sorry, I think I'm deaf.
Uh-huh.
That goes to care. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the functions of these cells?
Yeah.
Okay, because of where you work.
No.
Let me
not
give Joanne the chance to
Yeah.
start.
basic science. But okay, come on now.
So Samrana, when you give me hard questions and I hadn't prepared myself to answer, but I'll answer
The
them.
chance is yours now. Don't worry.
Okay, so I know white blood cells are to defend the body against diseases and all of that. Or red blood cells, is it to transfer oxygen from
Girl,
one place?
yes.
Platelets is to help with healing, I believe. Or I don't know what to say.
If you're bleeding,
If you're bleeding, to stop,
so
yeah.
it's-
I want to say it patches it up. Clotting, helps with clotting. I think that's the one.
Good job.
Yeah,
Good job. I'm
that's it.
impressed. Your biology. Your
Tumerudi nyumbani. Thank the Lord for sending
Simi
us.
is my name. Simi is my name.
Yeah.
But your biology teacher is so impressed. Okay, I don't know who's
Proud of
winning.
me.
I'm just
I
happy
think he
that you're
passed away, but I
answering.
hope he's really proud of me wherever he is.
Yeah. What was his name? Yo.
May remember mine. All her
Really?
names.
Mr.
I loved bio.
Yo.
Okay, we'll remember later.
Mr. Musyoka. Sorry. Yes, I've remembered.
Such a simple name.
It's because we used to have a nickname for him, so I was trying to remember.
Wait, don't say the nickname. Usiseme. All right, next question. How many lives can be saved through 1 pint of blood donated? Yes.
Oh, okay, yes. 3.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
3
good,
lives
good.
can be saved
Okay.
It was
by your one donation.
Thank you.
It was our tagline also for the campaign.
That sounds like Mukikosa he, by the way. I'm returning you to sender. And
I was about to say something crazy.
No, I'm not going to give you the opportunity.
Please.
How many mLs of blood do you donate at once? How many is in the bag?
Wow.
Yes.
450
Okay,
mils.
yeah. 450, 470 there.
Really?
Roughly.
It was written on the bag.
I don't think I really paid that. I was too... Okay, we'll debunk
we'll
it.
debunk
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
debunk
get
it. Yeah,
there.
we'll
Okay.
get there. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to see like how much, so I know how deep the conversation is going to go.
Yeah, okay.
Then let me make this the last question for now. How many times can you donate blood in a year? Yes.
For guys, 4 times. For ladies, thrice.
Yeah, 3 to 2 times.
Yeah.
Why is it different for guys and women?
For women, they get their period, so the hemoglobin levels
Hello. Get lower.
get low. Hemoglobin levels determine how much a person can
Donate blood.
And so for males and females,
They vary.
it varies.
Okay.
So
We'll debunk that. Good.
To measure
Should I say
it.
good
Mimi si
attempt?
doctari,
No,
but
these
yeah.
are good. Those are great answers.
Yeah.
And now because so they took part in a campaign that was focused on creating awareness about the regular blood donor program that KTTA has.
Yes.
I just want to know, had you guys donated blood before?
Yes.
For
you
me,
have.
it was my first time.
It was your first time?
Yeah.
No, nice. I want to hear first time stories.
Ooh,
So let's start
child.
with you. How was it for you? And also before that, what was your ideation of blood donation before that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll have to go back to my high school experience, and
Okay.
when people were donating blood,
Yeah.
it was through Red Cross, I believe. And at that time, I had just gotten a belly piercing, and I
In
was
high school?
We will not unpack
Okay.
that. We're talking about blood today. So because of that, when I asked people who are in classes above me, they told me I can't donate because of that.
Yeah.
And then I figured out you just cannot donate blood because I have a piercing and I have tattoos and whatnot.
Yeah.
So coming into this and being part of the campaign, they now explained to me, how long has it been? Was it in a safe space? Are you good? So are you in a good space health-wise?
Yeah.
Then I thought I was going to be able to do it. So it was a bit scary, honestly. Kia can attest to this. I was sweating. I was
like the teddy
sweating.
bear that
Oh
day,
my
you know?
God. And then I even brought someone for support.
I love
it was
it.
deep. I was like, babe, please
I love it.
help me. Yeah, but it was not even crazy at any point. I think it's just because of the idea that I knew I was either gonna feel dizzy after or get extremely weak, and I also thought it was gonna be very painful. I'm not even scared of needles, but I don't know why. I saw the bag and I said, wow,
All that.
leo wananimaliza, wanachukua yote, wanachukua damu yote. Like it was so crazy.
Yeah.
So I was scared, and then the lady who was doing it came and talked to me. She was very easy. She was just giving me stories. And now because we were shooting, I had to act a certain way.
Yeah.
So like I had to look at it being done. Normally I'd look away.
Yeah.
But I was being told, wewe, ebu angalia hapo, just look like you're understanding or listening to her. And it was a lot for me, but then the whole process of it was not anything.
Yeah.
It just felt like a prick, honestly. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Kia?
I think this was the 3rd time I'm donating blood in my life.
Wow.
Kenya is proud of
I know.
I've saved how many lives? 9.
9.
you. 9.
I hope.
There's room for more, but
Yes,
9.
there's room for more. The first time I think was in high school as well.
Yeah.
I think that was the first time. And I think it was just the craze of having bread and whatever, the biscuit and soda.
Yes, and
afterwards.
soda.
Yeah.
And so,
I don't know why that never
I mean,
enticed me.
For real? Okay, I see him because I didn't donate.
I mean,
Ulikuwa nataka mkate na soda.
That's the
soda,
highlight of
I
the
mean.
day. Yeah.
yeah, and then the other time was last year. For a very special person in my life. So they were going through surgery, and so they needed, 12 pints of blood because it was such a complicated surgery.
Yeah.
So we all did a group mchango. So do we call that a pool of blood?
Well, we could. Honestly, Kia. So wait, okay, fine. So how was the experience for you? Like, how did you feel?
I mean, the first time I think I was very scared. Even last year, I was really scared about needles.
Yeah.
And it's just because I had a I went to get a yellow fever vaccine a few years back, and it was so painful. And so I was just like, never again.
Really?
And thankfully, I've never been sick to get me to see a doctor. And so needles,
They scare you.
I was scared at the time.
Oh, me, they scare me.
But then when I went there, and you're a doctor, and then when I went there, it wasn't painful at all. It was just even a pinch is more painful than the prick.
Yeah. What was the preparation like? Like before you actually get to know them injecting you, like pricking you?
So you get to, there's this really cool Gen Z doctor. Shout out to her. She was really, you saw her, yeah?
Which one?
The one who was like a counselor, but then
yes,
your weight,
yes.
blood pressure, hemoglobin levels.
Yeah.
So you get through. They need to. When a counselor, are you underweight? Because you need to be a certain kg, I think over 50,
Yes.
for you to be able to donate blood, and then your hemoglobin levels need to be A1. So for ladies, I think at 12 and up. For
that's what she
gents,
said.
we're always in the safe zone. So 15, 16, you're really healthy. So mine was
15 is actually quite high.
Yeah.
We'll
so
say
mine,
13.
so mine was 15.8.
You know, as you're saying that, you're almost reaching the point where you're going
It's
to have
not a
too
problem.
much.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well.
Yeah.
well,
but genuinely, that lady, the counselor there, shout out to you, at the KTTA offices now in, what's it called, Kenyatta Hospital. She did such a great job with us because with me, she narrowed it down like to how the experience is gonna be. She asked me also a lot of questions concerning health, not only on my part but also my family, any like hypertension, if it's my family, diabetes,
Yeah.
and she also explained to me that the process is not as daunting as I thought it would be, and she helped me relax genuinely. So that whole counseling process was also very, very good. It's calmed me down, lakini bado nikafika huko nikasweat, so
The setting is, it's a must. Let me share my experience. So for me, I think I've had many instances where I could donate blood, but because of the criteria, it's as you've said, weight
tiny
was always a problem. It was either I'm underweight or my HB is not at par. So this time, I think it was 2023, my cousin needed blood, and I was like, you know what, this is the time I'm going to donate. Come rain or sunshine, I am able. So I actually went. I was so scared because I don't like needles, and yes, I am a doctor who doesn't like needles, but I'll inject you comfortably.
But on yourself,
But on myself,
it's something
I
else.
struggle. So now the pre-counseling was okay because of course it's something that I'm used to as a doctor. So they took my weight. Of course, there's just a history to get your background, your family included. What else did they do? HB. And then they asked me a few questions. Have I eaten? When was the last time I ate? So luckily I had eaten. And if I'm on any medication, which I
On your
wasn't at the
period
time.
also.
If I was on my period, I wasn't. Like everything was clear. Everything was
Good.
clean pass.
So
now I get to the donation, the chair. I'm like, this is the time. I'm telling you, by the time that one injected me or like whatever did, I was like this. She's like, imagine, just relax. Just relax. So it went well. I donated blood. My blood was flowing nicely. It wasn't the ones that was slow. My blood, it was fast. It was flowing so nicely. The donation went well. Now after that, when they tell you, okay, fine, take it easy. Like, don't go back into such strenuous activity. Now, because I was donating in Kenyatta, my cousin was in Coptic. So I had to take the paper, the donation form back. And I was just like, you know what? It's a hurry. This is a matter of urgency. I rent the car. I sat in the car. I was hurrying. The sun was hot. I didn't even drink that soda properly. I got to Coptic. Let me tell you, I reached up the stairs. I was telling that guy, I'm dizzy. I was holding his hand like this. I was like, I'm dizzy. I felt like I was going to pass out.
Oh, my God.
Yes, I was like, these things are serious. When they say relax,
just relax.
They mean relax.
Soda.
Drink that soda, eat that food. Like, just follow the things that they're saying. After that, I was like, by the way, it's serious. It took me like an hour to just like calm down, get everything, because my blood pressure at that point, I'm sure, was too low.
What?
Yeah, so that was my first time experience.
That's crazy. Now for me, I didn't want to drink the soda because I've been.
She didn't drink it.
I actually did not drink it.
Water.
I drank water, but then I had eaten earlier. That was my issue. Now I
Yeah.
had eaten before I got there, and then it took some time before we actually started donating.
Okay.
And then the food that was brought, I was not also hungry. But then after we finished, I got a slight headache.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, it's coming.
Yeah.
I was
So
like,
soon?
Inakuja, so soon. Yeah, but then shortly after, I was able to eat, and everything just went back to normal. It was a
Yeah.
very pleasant experience for me, honestly.
I
Yeah.
like that. So now from that, has this changed your view on blood donation, on the reason why people donate blood? What did you learn particularly from this experience that, other people can learn from?
Yeah. You want to go first?
Yeah, I think knowing that your blood can actually save 3 people, it's once you have someone in your family or in your life who's in hospital and needs blood, and then you realize, oh shoot, none of us are able to donate blood, and yet you'll be donating for other people, and
That's
Yeah.
true.
and there's no blood for your person, and there's only so much you can do. I think that's when you realize how we need each other, like just beyond our families
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
true. We need
friend groups.
community.
We need community.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think when they say it takes a village, I think it applies on so many levels and layers of life, including this. And so I think that was such a mind-opening experience.
Yeah. Okay. And that's a good one.
Yeah.
Because, many people don't realize that we don't just need to donate today.
Yeah.
Like it has to be today, someone
Yeah.
else tomorrow,
Tomorrow,
someone else the
yeah.
next day. Also, just because blood has a shelf life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys want to guess how long blood lasts? Like whole blood. How long do you think one
A month?
Okay, fine. More?
I would
3
say 6
months.
months.
No, use a number. It's between 40 and 50.
45
Weeks.
days.
No, days.
Oh, okay.
Not
I'm
45.
just like,
Lower.
that's
Lower.
Yeah.
Oh, 35.
No, between 40.
That-
Okay, between 40 and 45.
Okay.
43.
42.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So it
Just
has a-
only.
only. So that means if, especially for like, let's say, like on campaign days where everyone comes out to donate, that blood has a shelf life. So yes, we've all donated so much,
Oh, I didn't know
but
that.
but the blood expires. So after 42 days,
Hakuna
we have to
damu.
discard.
Damn.
Yeah. So
That's
that's, why.
interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the story now behind now a regular blood
So actually,
donation
everyone needs
program.
to be doing this.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Everybody
Hakuna
needs to be
option.
doing it, yeah. And for platelets, because now there are people who donate platelets alone.
Yeah.
Platelets only last 7 days.
I
Yeah.
mean, the work is to clot blood. I mean,
Exactly.
how siwa masaa marefu.
They're like, we're not here for a long time. No,
Here
no,
for a
no,
good
you
time.
tried. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
For me now, what changed is I've now taken it more seriously. And even when I see, because I'm very online, I'm critically online. Actually, it's a disease at this point.
Okay.
If I see people posting that they need people to go donate, I'm usually very quick to repost
Yeah.
and try figure out a way to help.
Yeah.
It just made me cognizant of what's happening. Especially, I mean, I haven't had anyone in my family who's needed blood donation. So with that, it never really made me be keen on blood donation
Yeah.
at all. It was just another thing that people do.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not even lying. It was just another thing that people do.
Yeah.
And then at some point, I did something with Red Cross briefly, and then they were telling me about some incidents like those that you need a lot of blood donations because of the accidents that happen and whatnot. So it made me become aware of this whole blood donation thing. But before it was
Yeah.
just tunatoa damu.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
okay,
and I
I guess it'd be just donating blood.
Yeah.
And then with the campaign, it also opened my eyes to the stats that they gave us. They were able to tell us that, we're actually having an issue with blood donation. Not many people are donating blood. So there's a huge shortage and whatnot. So it made me like, okay, so basi next month I'm going with someone on.
That's what we want to hear.
I'm now
Yeah.
very, very aware. Even with my audience on Instagram, they're like, oh damn, we didn't even know it was this serious.
Yeah.
So they're very aware of what's happening. I genuinely wish the campaign lasted longer for this purpose, because yes, we got people's attention, but then it's kind of dwindled down again. The noise is not there anymore. So I
We need
hope this will
action.
help.
That's true. And I think I've realized that sometimes you think action will come from far, but it'll come from us.
Yeah.
So you next month saying, okay, fine, can I get 5 people? Let's go donate
And
blood.
we are the new adults, so just to remind.
We've been the new adults for a while.
Just, no,
I just
for me,
arrived.
I've just arrived.
I just
so
arrived.
I'm taking that from this year. We're the new adults, and so you do not expect people in the, other generations, older generations, to be actively donating blood.
That's
Yeah.
So the onus is on us. Do we say fresh adults? I don't know. But yeah, I think like
A baby adult.
baby adults. That's the one,
me.
actually.
Yeah.
Baby adults.
yeah, you have less risks and diseases.
Yeah.
And so you have a more active lifestyle. So instead of drinking every weekend, you can be able to,
That's true.
set time apart and be like, you know what, it's time to save 3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so in a year you can save up to 9 lives. Or more, because now if you take into account like platelets and whatever that they can get from the blood, there's so much that you can do as an individual. So
Actually, let me tell you, you can donate blood after every 8 weeks, meaning in a year you can donate 6 times. So, I mean,
That's for
you have
everyone.
many options.
I will stick to 3
You stick to
times
the
a year.
three
even
times.
3. At this point, even 2 is a lot.
But,
You
yeah.
need people to get to even that one.
Yeah.
Then you can move to the 2. But if you've been at the 3, you can't stay at the 3. If you've been at the 3 now,
We increase.
We jump
At
to
the
the
3,
4.
I've given. What do you want?
We just want blood.
Just blood.
We just want blood. The supply is not meeting the demand, unfortunately.
True. Yeah.
Like any PR too, please be careful, drivers. Yeah. So we can take prevention is better than cure.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
fun fact, accidents are not the situations where most blood is needed. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see
Labor
that.
and delivery is one. That's a high need for blood. There's something called PPH. So after postpartum hemorrhage,
Hemorrhage, yes.
Yeah.
after Lydia has delivered, there are very high chances of her bleeding, and that bleeding it can be so
It's
severe.
so bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one of the situations in which we need blood. Of course, accident is also there. We can't remove it. There's surgeries. And when it comes to surgeries, like transplants need a lot of blood. That's something I just learned recently. You can use like more than 12 pints in a transplant surgery. Who else needs blood? Even people who have like some chronic diseases, sickle cell,
Yeah.
they need
Yeah.
blood. People who have anemia due to various
Yeah.
causes can be a chronic disease of some sort. So there are very many people who need blood. And I know many a times we just see the accidents.
Yeah.
But there are so many people.
Who need it?
Yeah. So even if we stop accidents, we'll still need that blood.
Yeah, because
mean,
there's
to
always
be
something
rerouted
happening.
elsewhere,
Yeah,
so-
there's always something happening.
Crazy.
Now, I have a few more questions.
Okay.
Mona, mnajua so much.
Educated.
You know so
I
much.
mean, we could not get on
Calm down.
God's internet without
Calm down.
preparing ourselves.
What gives blood its red color?
Well,
You should know that.
yes.
Okay, see?
Hemoglobin?
Yeah, ding, 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 ding. Confidently
Oh
now.
wait,
Hemoglobin.
Yes!
what happened to the
The
balls?
ball.
Msijali niliinua in my head. You know, I've gotten too
Yes.
comfortable with it. Like it's even
For me, it's become a
my
place
emotional
where
support.
it reminds me of that one we were given when you donate blood.
Oh,
And then-
Yeah, the
Yes.
stress ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, to keep pumping. Another question is it possible to have too much blood?
I don't think so. I mean, your body is your body.
Okay.
Would it really
That's
give
your
you too
answer?
much?
Okay.
I believe you can. But sasa itaenda wapi?
Okay. Good
So
question.
that's
But
what
let
I'm
me
saying.
also I just have to. There's a time I got randomly sick. Sorry for diverging, and maybe I'm trying to get diagnosed on what happened. But I was
free.
young. I was young, and I think maybe 11. But I got randomly sick, and then when I did my blood test, I was told I had too much white blood cells, and it caused a ripple effect. It made me sick. I don't know, my body was fighting me or what. And yeah, it was just something weird. So I do believe you can have too much blood just
Okay.
because of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you were sick. Your body was telling you that you're sick. White blood cells increase when there's an infection.
No, it was too much. That's what the doctor said. I think that's the only thing I
Too
wrote.
much.
Yeah.
It's like we have things called, sorry, microphone. We have things called normal ranges. So that's like the safe spot. Anywhere in between there for the different parameters of blood, be it your white blood cells, your red blood cells, your platelets. It's supposed to stay within that range. And in medicine, there are very few things that it's an exact number.
Yeah.
It's always a range because our bodies are different.
Yeah.
So now anything that goes beyond that range, above or below, for us is problematic.
Okay.
Yeah. So too much of white blood cells, many a times that's an indication that there's probably an infection.
Oh, yeah.
If it's too little, it's telling us maybe your body's not producing enough.
Enough. Okay.
Yeah.
So damu.
Damn, because our but now you can have too much blood, and
Blood,
maybe we need to reword the question better. That's how we are asked the question.
Okay.
So when you have too much hemoglobin, we say you have too much blood.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
when your blood is very dark.
It will be. No, it's true. You know, you're laughing, but it's true.
No.
It will become darker. Yeah, because you have too much hemoglobin. And when you have too much hemoglobin, you're at risk of getting iron overload. So it's not a nice thing to have.
Oh, okay.
So now such people would be frequent donors without even wanting. Because you have to now reduce it and come back to the
Okay.
normal limit. So those are the types of people who would be frequent blood donors because they have to lower their hemoglobin to the normal range.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So we call that polycythemia.
Polycythemia.
Now that's a word.
That's a new word.
That's a
Polycythemia.
We've learned.
Yep.
Okay. Tunamaliza. A few more questions. Okay, no, not questions now. Myth versus fact.
Okay.
Okay. So donating blood can make you feel dizzy.
Fact.
Fact. Okay. So what can you do to avoid that dizziness?
Eat.
There are two things you eat before.
Sugar?
When?
After?
Yes. So that's why you're
Soda.
told
Soda.
eat before.
Oh, makes sense. Soda.
Yeah, the soda has sugar.
I thought
for
they
a
were just being
reason.
cute. Eh? No, okay, I'm joking. I knew. But I'm always like, see, maybe juice.
No, even juice is fine.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Well,
it still
I
has
think
sugar.
There are other
Soda
places
is
I was
cheap.
given juice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Depends
It's
on
the
where
sugar
you go.
It's the
that
sugar.
you're looking for, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's why you're told you have to eat before at least 2 hours
All
before
right.
your donation window and make sure that after, don't be like me, don't be a Hope, don't be a Joan.
Don't get in a car.
No, you can drink water, but ideally it's something sugary just
yeah.
to give you back that energy. Okay.
I was going to be a passenger princess, so...
Yeah, you can be a passenger princess and you're there sleeping slowly.
Go on.
Okay, next one. You can wait. You get your screening results after blood donation.
Fact.
You got yours.
Yes, I've just never gone for it. But
I've-
yes, so when I donated at the hospital last year, they told me to go back after a week for my results. But corporate.
No.
Economy.
That's on you. No. You
No,
can't blame
so
corporate.
they told me
Yeah.
to go for the results after a particular
Time period.
time frame. Yeah, so I think maybe now if like they get 1,000 people, they can't keep. I don't know.
Record.
I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm getting excuses.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are. But
Anyway,
yeah,
but
that's true. Ideally, you're supposed to get your results.
I think that's even how I got how I got to know my blood group in the first place.
Oh.
When I first donated, then they give you this donor card.
The card, yeah.
So and it indicates your blood group. Yeah. So it was. Yeah, that's how I got to know. Shout out to, that.
That's when they came to your school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the day.
You know, then there used to be extra because like these days, you really won't get your
funding.
blood. Okay, ni funding.
You find
But yes,
Na mnaweza nipia liwe basi niseme kitu nataka kusema.
say what you want to say.
It
Say
was so
what-
bad.
No, but yeah, for real, you're supposed to get your results.
Yes,
Okay.
because they need to know.
Yeah.
Like, they won't tell you, oh, you have AIDS or you have this.
HIV,
Because once you donate blood, and I believe they do not have a right to, you're not donating blood to get tested.
Your status, yes.
Okay.
You are donating blood to help. So it's a
Yeah.
blood drive.
Yeah.
Anything beyond that, even if they find that your blood is not usable,
They do
they
not
will
share.
not reveal it to you. They'll just discard the blood, right? But then they can tell you, this is your blood group. Yeah, thank you for donating. So I think anything beyond that, you need to take matters into your own hands, because then
To be
you
able
need
to find
counseling and
out.
everything.
Yeah.
Because they can call you, be like, so, Keah, we've realized
No.
Your blood
And
is
then-
doing no.
And then kidogo you hear Keah sijui angukad on the stairs because of
Yeah,
Shock
maybe your HB
factor.
was too low. But yeah, for real, actually, ideally you should get your results for the screening as well.
Oh.
Yes, yeah, because it's supposed to be an end-to-end loop.
Okay.
So the counseling you have at the beginning should tell you that in case we find anything, we'll alert you. They will not disclose the status on the phone. That's
okay.
illegal.
Okay.
You can't do that. But they'll just tell you, this is what we found in your blood. We'd advise for you to go and have this checked. Go see a doctor for further management. So it's supposed to be a referral system.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
That
yes,
makes sense
They will
then.
not use the blood, but they should at least inform you,
I
ideally.
think that's a cheat code. if you want free
Now,
screening.
when I went, I didn't get mine.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I don't know if they're still doing it. It might be something they're still working on, but ideally that's how the loop should work.
I think we'll check out the website because then I think
Yeah,
that should
because we also do it
because
a
you
whole
got
registered, yeah.
on
Oh, you
the
got
website.
registered?
Yes,
Yeah.
also
know-
KTTA is such a nice platform. Like,
Yeah.
even they'll tell you it should be able to show maybe your blood group, I believe
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
It has all your details, even from there, and you can see that. I don't know if it's
When
also
the last
on
time
the,
you donated, like
Yeah.
it keeps
yes,
a record
it
of.
keeps a record on
you know.
how frequent you can also be
I love
going.
that. I need to remember when I first told you that the site is not open.
Oh,
you know?
yes.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I
she's the
haven't.
one, eh?
Yes, she's the one. Yeah, the
so I haven't been
Doctari.
able to access. We have to check if these things are working.
No, because she gave us the feedback in the group and then
Yeah.
Immediately.
I didn't know.
Yeah, so I had to check.
the one.
But I'll go again. Maybe now it's
Yeah,
working.
maybe it's
because
working, yeah.
less fewer people are on it. But yeah, and actually when I spoke to a few people just about this idea of speaking about blood donation, and they mentioned something.
Mm-hmm.
Many of us, do you have a smart driver's license?
Yangu need the red one, but I haven't gotten the new one.
My sister, please. We are in 2025.
What if I'm just an old
Get
soul?
with the times.
Not everyone
You're
just
trying to move
Wow,
forward.
wow,
You're trying to
wow,
hold
wow.
that
Where was
flag.
that?
No, it's me. I'm the problem.
You're the
I'm the
problem.
problem. I'm not blaming the system.
It's
It's,
good-
me.
it's good to
me.
The
acknowledge
smart
you're
gear
the
has
problem.
it has your blood.
Exactly. Yeah. But for many people, that's not your actual blood group. It's what you are told. Like your parents can tell you, yeah, you're a B. Yeah, you're an A.
Yeah.
And sometimes, yes, it's true. But then
You
some
need
people, it's not
confirmation,
the actual
actual
blood
one.
group. And now
that's
imagine,
dangerous.
yeah, in the case of an accident where now, okay, fine, we found your driver's license.
Mm-hmm.
It says you're B, but you're not actually B. So,
And
that's
then
a
will they
problem.
give you that blood, but they have to
They won't
test?
give you. They still have to test, which is
Okay.
good because at least it's a step-by-step checkpoint.
yeah.
But ideally, your blood group, your driver's license is supposed to help us reduce that time period
Yeah.
from
Oh.
which we are addressing the emergency. Yeah, so in the next few years, hopefully it'll become credible, where we can just say, yeah, she's an A negative.
Yeah.
So we can just, cross-match your blood just to see if you won't react to this other
This
person's
other one,
blood,
yeah.
and then give you the blood that you need.
Nice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so guys, please, if you have a smart DL and you're not sure that's your blood group, bare minimum, just go and test and get to know your blood group. And while you're at it, donate blood kidogo. Yeah.
Mupeane, tusaidiane. Save 3 lives.
So now, okay, we're at the tail end. What's one thing you'd like people to know about blood donation?
Oh, it's not painful.
Real.
Kuna soda.
Kama unataka soda, utapata soda.
Me, I got Coke. Which one did you get?
Oh, black currant. I've not. Hey, it's a
You had
flavor I had not.
options. You had options.
Yeah.
Oh, was it just Coke?
That might it's because we were shooting. Who knows?
I think it's because you were shooting.
No,
Special treatment.
But no. The
but
ladies
they-
were just giving it
but
out.
then they
yeah.
had a lot.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
really did. Yeah.
But it's true, they saw that.
It truly
Always,
isn't
they saw that.
painful. That's true. I'd say if you have tattoos, you can donate, but also the time period needs to be a bit more. Is it 3 to
It's
6
6
months?
months, yeah.
Yes, 6 months when you can donate. If you've had it for years, please send a tutoy.
Really
Also,
sharp honor.
piercings, I believe the same, but also you need to make sure the place where you got it was clean and safe, and
Yeah.
it will not kill you.
Now that you're there, let's even add more. When it comes to periods, you can actually donate when you're on your periods.
Really, unless
Yes, you can.
if my hemoglobin levels are high.
Low.
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 That's when you don't.
That's when you
donate.
can't donate.
No, I'm saying if they're high,
Yes.
then you
Yes.
can.
If they're normal, say normal. Don't
Normal,
say high.
oh.
Yeah, remember high is also
Kuna high,
bad.
kuna range.
Kuna range,
Kuna
yeah.
range. So high
Kuna
for us
range.
is not the best.
Oh, mine was like at 12.5.
Perfect. Perfect. You could even go again. The 3 months have passed.
Yeah, I can. But I'm on my
Yeah.
period right
Yeah.
now, so
We should actually make it a thing, by the way. In Tawaita.
sawa.
For real. I'm being very serious.
Kwani tumekata?
Your face is telling me you're about to refuse.
Wonder.
Okay, yeah, so
Pay
when you're-
utapewa one time.
oh my goodness, this is so I've laughed so much. So yes, you can donate when you're on your periods. Your HB and your weight are the things that will determine
Okay.
if you can actually
You can
donate.
donate.
If you're on medication, it depends on the medication that you're on. For example, if it's a painkiller, you can donate.
Okay.
But if you're on antibiotics and other medicines,
Medicines, yeah.
I wouldn't give all of them, but just a few, you won't be able to donate.
Alright.
And that's why you have that pre-counseling to find out, can you donate?
Okay.
So the pre-counseling is to save not only you, but also the person
person,
that
yeah.
would receive that blood.
And I think it's important to note that you should not self-cancel yourself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because some people will say, oh,
Yeah.
you know, I'm on this drugs, I'm on this, I'm on my period, I'm this. I think it's important that you go and actually let a professional tell you
That's true.
that you cannot
Yeah.
donate blood. Because I think we can create so many excuses for ourselves.
Yeah.
And then we end up missing on the chance of
helping someone out.
Saving
Yeah,
three
two
lives.
Yeah.
3 lives. What else did I learn? I think those are the ones. I'll just add, like, anyway I post this, I'll just add, like, what's the criteria for donating blood, so that we can just, debunk all the myths and misconceptions. And also, if you're confused, you can unconfuse yourself.
Yeah.
By learning
Untangle
these things.
yourself.
Yeah. And for me, I want to see people, like, just clear your Saturday. Decide, guys, let's go and donate blood today.
Yeah.
And then after that, go for lunch. Go and do your afters.
I think
Yeah.
I'd love
Your
to see
afters are-
Get Ready With Me as I go and donate blood.
Did you do one?
No, I
Okay.
didn't. But I think the whole essence of even the campaign was
Yeah.
just to show that life it does not take away from your normal day-to-day
Yes.
life. So when for mine was centered around beauty.
Yes, yeah.
And it's like,
I mean,
yeah,
just look at you. Wow.
I mean, let's...
It's a beauty.
We can
off.
talk about it later, guys. Not now. Stop it. Yeah.
CG,
But-
your pay room.
Wait.
I'm joking.
PG.
I'm joking. Wait, the internet doesn't forget. I'm joking.
Yes.
I'm joking.
Yeah, so it was just about, like, even with my beauty content,
Yeah.
I can still be able to donate blood and still maintain that aspect. For him, it was the content creation. He's still able to work even after
Yeah.
donating blood. For
There was a mom as
the
well.
yes.
Yeah.
Even for her, it was just that you can still be able to do your
Can-
day-to-day
even
normal
with
activities,
Saddam,
and
just from the gym. Like,
Yeah.
do whatever you need to do before. Have your meal, please. Go and donate blood.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult.
It actually, and it takes 15 minutes. The actual process, about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I think
And
when
that's it.
from end to end, from counseling to donating.
Maybe like an hour.
Yeah.
No.
But no,
Yours was
even
longer.
less.
Mine was less. I think I don't.
But you see, the thing is, you guys went on a particular day. Now consider queue. Consider if there's like
okay,
a
yeah.
shortcut queue.
Okay,
like
yeah.
one
Because
to
there's a
people.
shortage, hakuna queue.
Actually, yeah, there's no queue, guys.
Clock it.
There's no queue. But we can feel the queue.
We need to be seeing queues.
Guys,
Okay.
I think we need to call it a wrap.
No.
We've been laughing too much.
No, we've done well. We've
yeah.
done well.
Yeah, but
We've
I get
actually
it.
done well.
What?
What's
Yeah,
the
I mean,
rarest blood group?
That was a good question. Is it AB?
it's the largest.
Let me confirm.
Yeah, I think it should just be important to.
Yeah. That was one of the questions. I didn't ask you all the questions. Come nataka kumaliza tunaweza.
You know,
Let
there's this
me-
thing I always say that watu wako na blood group or wako na damu tamu because they're always bitten by mosquitoes.
Really?
Clock it.
me
I don't know
confirm
why.
actually.
Everyone I'm around,
Same.
I wananomanga na mosquitoes najua blood group yao ni O.
But is it really
Me, I
a
thought it's
thing?
A.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm even lying to you. Maybe.
I actually thought it's A. Like for real.
Sitasema blood group yangu hapa for purposes of
No, say
remaining
it.
anonymous.
Please feel free to say it.
What's yours?
Mine is A.
Just A.
A positive.
Okay, you?
O positive.
Twins. Clock it.
You guys
Clock
are the
it.
ones. You're the one. So yeah, I was actually correct. AB. It's AB negative.
That's the most
thought it was
common
the
one.
rarest.
The rarest.
No, O negative is, it's not that it's the rarest. They can only receive from a particular
Yeah.
Yes.
Group of
'cause
people.
They don't have a rhesus factor.
And we know we can't end the episode. I've just realized without mentioning Rhesus.
Yeah.
We need to talk about what do you guys understand by Rhesus?
I know it's the positive and the negative aspect of your blood group. I believe
Yes.
so. And the only other thing that I know is about pregnancies. Like you have to know your partner's rhesus factor when you're trying to be with child.
Okay.
You have to do it.
Conceive, perhaps? Okay,
I'm
Mary.
looking for the word.
Be with child.
What about
Yeah.
you, Kia?
I mean, yeah, similar to what John has said.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's a
The basis of
Yeah.
it. Yeah. You're actually
Okay.
very correct.
Okay.
So Rhesus is basically, it's a protein. We call them proteins that are found on your red cells. So
Okay.
it's one of those things where it's either you're in the club or you're not in the club. So most people...
You're in it or you're not.
And this is no stigma, please, no stigma attached. It's just for explanation.
Sure, yeah.
So people who are Rhesus positive have the Rhesus factor. So they have that protein on their red blood cells.
Okay.
People who are Rhesus negative don't have that protein.
Okay.
So that's why anytime a lady is pregnant, we really advise, please go for your clinics. Please go for your clinics so that we can understand your blood group and many other factors.
Okay.
And that's an important thing, especially for the quality of your pregnancy and also the child, the
Okay,
outcome
I have a
of the
question
child.
actually. Is
Yes.
that protein important in any way, or it's just a protein?
It's just a protein.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
just a girl.
It's just a girl.
It's just a girl that just exists. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a girl.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. All right.
So yeah, that's a bit about blood donation. There's so much more we can talk about, but time is of the essence.
Yeah.
Tutaendelea another day, isn't it? Yeah, so
After we
Catch me in episode 8. Because I hope this
Confidence.
episode eats. And mwende mtoe damu. Please, if
Yeah.
you donate blood, please comment below, I don't know, and subscribe to the channel.
wow, thank
Where do
you.
we point?
Hey, he's doing the work for me.
Once you've donated your blood, please let us know in the comment section that
You did it and you're happy.
yeah, and if it was painful or not, and then we can call out that hospital or that nurse, and so that they can know how to, handle you with care. Because some of you are just girls, but men, hakuna uchungu. Yes.
No, we don't support toxic masculinity
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
If it's
Okay,
painful,
fine.
we acknowledge that it's painful. Yes.
Yeah, but also check out the KTTA.go.ke
How do
and
we master? We crumb.
I had to. I really had to. Yeah. So please check it out and maybe see if you can register to start donating blood and find out places where you can and help save 3 lives.
They've done the work for me. I love it. But let me add, if you have more questions, please address them in the comment section, on our socials. First of all, where do you guys find you? Do you want to be found?
Yeah, Joan Melly on all platforms.
Okay.
JustKeah on all platforms.
Okay.
Mbili tu.
Kwani si wengine tukana ngapi?
Kuna YouTube.
17, you have YouTube.
17.
Yeah.
Okay,
Tukienda kwa
fine.
KMPDU website, you're there.
Well,
Anyway, guys, so please follow our socials, engage with us, interact with us. For this podcast, it's A Dose of Health on Instagram. For myself, it's Dr. Hope Simiyu. There's underscore somewhere, but we'll put it down here. Even for them, we'll put your social media handles. And please go and donate. Help save 3 lives, not just 1. And make it fun. Take a friend. Actually, you can
Make
take
it a
an
date.
emotionally supportive person.
Yeah, like
to
I
just
did.
help you. And share your experiences. And let's celebrate World Donor Day on June
14.
I was about to say 13th. On June 14th.
Thank you. And that's a wrap.